Ted Alice,
I
Alexander.
got plenty of them wrong, but that one I felt very strongly about. Just like the first time, Usyk knows how to win. He'll find a way to win. He'll find a way to win. And I thought Tyson would be better, and he was better.
From fighting Fury twice, winning Fury twice, winning Joshua twice, it's hard to argue. I mean, he's the undisputed, right? So it's hard to argue anything from him.
Alexander Ted Alice, I was wrong about many of them, but I had strong feelings about one in particular. For example, the first time, Usyk knew how to win and would figure out a way to win. I thought Tyson would be better, and he was better after fighting Fury twice, winning Fury twice, and defeating Joshua twice. It's difficult to argue with him because he is the undisputed right, so it's difficult to add anything from him. Boxing experts have explained why Alexander Usyk will remain undefeated in his career. He has accomplished feats that most heavyweights of his generation cannot match, and as of January 2025, his name is now synonymous with technical brilliance, unwavering stamina, and unmatched discipline. As of this writing, Usyk has an impeccable record of 23 wins, including victories against some of the most formidable opponents in the heavyweight division, such as Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. His transition from cruiserweight champion to heavyweight hegemony has generated discussions among boxing experts and observers who believe he will remain unbeatable. Usyk's remarkable technical skill, which distinguishes him from his peers with their precise footwork and timing, is the foundation of his success. Usyk is frequently compared to a chess player in the ring because he mixes elite movement with a special ability to manage the speed of the fight. This was most noticeable in his rematch with Tyson Fury, where Usyk changed his strategy after assessing Fury's aggressive tactics and won by a landslide.
Where does he rank, man, amongst the greatest? Because he's definitely cemented his name.
There is Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. And after that, in every era was a true champion. Alexander is in this era champion, and he stands right there, up there.
Vladimir, have you got itchy knuckles after that?
Where does he place him among the finest? Because he has undoubtedly solidified his reputation as the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali was the real champion in every period following that. Alexander is the champion of this period, and he's standing right up there. Let me tell you, you got knuckles. After that, in contrast to many heavyweights who rely on physical strength, his quickness enables him to position himself for counterattacks, avoid punches, and create angles. His lateral mobility also makes him an elusive opponent. The target Usyk's precision in executing his combos, which target both the head and the body, gradually weakens his opponents. In boxing, endurance is just as important as power, and Usyk has an almost unrivaled gas tank. He has continuously shown that he can maintain a high work rate for the full 12 rounds, which has left many of his opponents gasping for air. Because of his exceptional conditioning, he can close fights with strength and frequently sets the pace throughout championship rounds. His unmatched stamina enables him to consistently impose pressure on his opponents, forcing them into mistakes as the battle goes on. This was most evident in his first fight against Anthony Joshua, as he controlled the second half of the fight to clinch a unanimous decision. Whether up against a pressure fighter or a counterpuncher, one of Usyk's most distinctive qualities is his ability to adapt in the middle of a battle. He is an expert at spotting patterns and taking advantage of Tyson's weaknesses. Anger Fury's jab, which is often one of his best weapons, was nullified when Usyk demonstrated the ability to read his feints. The psychological side of boxing cannot be overstated, and Usyk's mental game is as strong as his physical one. He is known for his calm demeanor both in and out of the ring, and this focus allows him to execute his game plan with precision even under extreme pressure. This level of adaptability makes Usyk an unpredictable and extremely effective opponent. His defense is also frequently underestimated. He uses subtle head movements and changes in guard to mitigate damage while maintaining his offensive output.
Yeah, he was better. Give him credit for that, because he kind of fought the game plan that I kind of suggested that he should, instead of just moving around the ring and letting Usyk boil him down with the pressure like he did the first time. He set himself. He used the wingspan. He set himself where he made Usyk earn his way in. He wasn't getting pushed all over the ring, and that's what wears you down. And Fury, to his credit, he did a much better job. But Usyk does what he does.
He should be commended for that, because, although the stakes of his fights are high, US does what he does. His confidence stems from his preparation and belief in his abilities, which enable him to enter each fight with an air of invincibility that unnerves his opponents before the first punch is thrown. He sort of fought the game plan that I kind of suggested he should, instead of just moving around the ring and letting Usyk boil him down with the pressure like he did the first time. He used the wingspan, where he made it and made us ear his way in. Usyk's success has been largely attributed to the fact that he rarely displays symptoms of displeasure or deviates from his plan. Former champions and well-known boxing gurus have expressed their opinions on why Usyk is likely to keep his perfect record. Even Tyson Fury, who is known for his confidence, has admitted that defeating Usyk necessitates complete focus and a customized strategy. Eddie Hearn has called Usyk one of the sport's most disciplined fighters, highlighting his versatility and intelligence in the ring. He believes that very few heavyweights have the skills necessary to effectively challenge Usyk. The heavyweight division is still unpredictable, with some potential threats. For example, Deontay Wilder, who is known for his devastating knockout power, could be a serious challenge if he connects cleanly. Anthony Joshua could also present new challenges in a third fight with Joshua, especially if Joshua takes a more aggressive stance. Finally, the emergence of new talents in the heavyweight division could test Usyk's ability to remain undefeated. Fury himself lost twice as he exploited his momentary lapses in focus. Few fighters can equal Usyk's combination of skills, which his intense preparation guarantees. The capacity of peak conditioning to maintain composure, he outperforms emotionally sensitive opponents when under pressure because of his versatility, which enables him to counter any style. Boxing fans and experts alike are left wondering who, if anyone, can stop this unstoppable force, but some have different opinions. Most recently, former WBO welterweight champion Tim Bradley publicly rejected the idea that the undefeated Ukrainian would achieve all-time great status. Oleksandr Usyk's journey from Olympic gold medalist to undefeated professional champion is a testament to his unmatched skills and unwavering work ethic. After Usyk's 2 straight wins against Tyson Fury, Bradley said, "All this all-time great that's going on, are you kidding me? Look, recency bias. Just because he beat 2 best heavyweights of this era does not make him an all-time great." In addition to his 2 wins over former unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua and his previous reign as the undisputed king of the cruiserweight division, Usyk became the first heavyweight champion to remain unbeaten since Lennox Lewis in 1999. Earlier in May, in December, he fought Fury in a rematch to defend his title. These achievements should solidify Usyk's place among the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time, as it hadn't been recognized elsewhere. The adult YouTuber Showbiz decided to highlight the significance of Usyk's boxing accomplishments. He went on to say that, while he wouldn't rank among the top 15 heavyweights of all time, Showbiz would have been a dominant figure in the sport if Usyk had competed in the 1920s, 1930s, or 194s, when many of the fighters on his personal top 10 list were at their peak. Showbiz added that if we heard back then about a heavyweight who gained weight, he went up and defeated a 6'6" non-knockout fighter named Anthony Joshua twice before going on to defeat a 6'9" all-time great heavyweight named Tyson Fury twice, I think we'll be saying so. Especially if the knockout artist he defeated was younger than him. But what was Oleksandr Usyk's self-ranking prior to his historic victory over Tyson Fury on December 21st? The Cat, also known as Oleksandr Usyk, made news for his unexpected act of humility.
The 5 best boxers world now. First, Terence Crawford. Second, Saul Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Inoue.
First up are the top 5 boxers in the world. Darren Crawford, followed by Joshua and Saul Alvarez. In an interview with Dawan, Tyson Fury Inoue put himself 17th on the list of the top boxers by pound for pound. This humble reaction was a sharp contrast to his worldwide recognition as one of the best boxers in the world, which was cemented by his victory over Fury to become the undisputed heavyweight champion. Maybe I'm number 17. When asked about his personal rating, Usyk said that rather than putting himself at the top, he praised experienced 4-weight world champion Terence Crawford as his number 1, calling him a fantastic fighter. Crawford has solidified his place at the top of many expert lists after winning the WBA title at 154 and defeating Errol Spence Jr. to achieve undisputed status at 147 pounds. Despite his success, Oleksandr is ill. As the dust settles and the world progresses, it seems that the boxing community undervalues feats that are unequaled in the heavyweight class when debates about the greatest heavyweights of all time come up. Tyson Fury must face the reality of losing to British heavyweight Oleksandr Usyk for the 2nd time in a row as he reflects on his illustrious boxing career. May reflect deeply on how he fits into a competition that changed the heavyweight boxing world. In a thrilling 24-round bout in Riyadh, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk tested each other to the limit. Their May bout served as the prelude to this exciting sequel, solidifying their rivalry in boxing history. Oleksandr Usyk defeated Tyson Fury by unanimous decision in a high-stakes heavyweight bout in Riyadh. In yet another bout between the sharply dressed rivals, Usyk successfully defended his WBC, WBA, and WBO titles, securing a unanimous victory with a score of 116-112 on all 3 judges' cards. Fury stormed out, unable to conceal his disappointment. Fury's attempt to make amends for his only professional loss ended in crushing disappointment. Although Fury claims to have won their second fight, the judges disagreed, awarding Usyk a unanimous victory. A few days after the incident in Riyadh, Victory His Excellency Turki Alik, the head of Saudi boxing, finally spoke out about it. I needed time to process what had transpired last night, and I will speak from the heart as a fan rather than as a member of the Riyadh season team. In his statement on X account, Alal Sheikh started to clarify, saying, I counted that Usyk had 4 more rounds in the fight between Usyk and Tyson. That doesn't mean Tyson was performing badly. No, he gave us everything. Let's face it though, Usyk is one of the best boxers of this generation, and he has proven it with well-known fighters. Dubois criticized Usyk right after the fight, even though he had to withdraw 5 weeks after claiming the title of undisputed champion. However, before Usyk fights again, the world needs to consider his incredible achievements. As an Olympic gold medalist and the undisputed champion at both cruiserweight and heavyweight, Usyk has defeated the best in every division he has entered, and with no more challenges to face, he has firmly positioned himself as an authentic generational. As the year came to an end, Usyk's achievements are even more reason to rejoice because they go beyond the ring. In addition to his physical ability, Usyk has received recognition for his astute economic acumen. The champion was recently honored by Forbes Ukraine with a distinguished cover article that highlighted his growing business and acknowledged him as a vibrant entrepreneur, in addition to being a boxer. This recognition was included in the magazine's year-end edition. Let's explore what Forbes had to say a few days ago. Empire. Forbes Ukraine posted a stunning photo of the 37-year-old on the cover of their most recent edition on their official Instagram. The caption, which read "One magazine, 2 symbols of success," openly highlighted his influence both inside and beyond the boxing ring.